What we're going to do here is just create a very wiggly graph and pick a point where it seems to be very non-straight and show that when we zoom in, it'll eventually look straight. And once it's straight, we can actually find its slope, which means finding its rate. This is one of the underlying principles of all calculus. So what I'm going to do is just make something. I'm going to make something like, how about x plus 3 quantity cubed? That's pretty wiggly. I'm going to make it wigglier. I'm going to multiply that by, say, x squared. And how about if I multiply that by something like x minus 1? Yeah, that's it. And then how about one more times something like, how about x minus 3 squared? Now you can see that this is going up and down off the graph. So what I'm going to do is zoom out a bit until I'm pretty sure I have all the bumps and curves and stuff. But now it's so skinny I can't see it. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to change the x-axis. What I can look at. How if we just start at 5 and go to minus 5 and go to 5. You can see once I do that, let's see if I go a little bit higher. There we go. I've got the whole wiggly graph. And what I want to do is just pick a point where I think it doesn't look very straight and show that if you zoom in enough, it's going to look straight. So how if we pick something like this point right here? What I'm going to do is just try to make that the center of the graph and start zooming in. Doesn't look straight yet. Doesn't look straight yet. I've lost it. I want to make sure I'm getting it back. I'm trying to look at this point right here. Well, if you don't like that one, let's pick like this point right here. And we'll zoom in and zoom in and zoom in. And you can see the more we zoom in, the straighter it looks. This is something that Newton actually manipulated better than anybody, almost before or since. Now it looks perfectly straight. It didn't matter actually which graph we looked at. As long as the graph doesn't have asymptotes or corners, we're going to be able to zoom in on the graph until it looks linear, and then we're going to be able to find the slope, and we're going to be able to talk about the rate. I will put the link for this graph into the notes so that you can come in and zoom it yourself.